Hello, Amadeus here, and today I have a special guest with me.
Hello， 大家好，我是凤。
Because we both been living in Taiwan for many years. How about you?
Almost 15.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, I'm only 7 years, but we are sure about that. Living in Taiwan, when you come from other country, from different backgrounds, you come to Taiwan, you can learn so many things, and that's why we made this video. And we're gonna talk what are the other things that people can learn from living in Taiwan. So what do you think is the first thing that people should learn? And this is a very common thing in Taiwan, but it doesn't happen in your country, and probably your country would be better with this.
I think if I want to get something from life of Taiwanese people, I can choose recycling.
Recycling?
Recycling.
Really?
The recycling methods of Taiwan is very good.
Yeah.
As you know, we are recycling at home.
Mm-hmm.
So like papers, plastics, we already recycle all those garbage, and then we give them to the garbage, the garbage truck. But in Turkey, most of the families, we throw our garbage in one plastic bag.
Oh.
So it's already mixed.
Yes, it doesn't work.
And then you need to throw it to the garbage truck. And then in the big plant, somebody has to recycle it again.
Yeah,
it's a bit, it's a bit messy.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But
Yeah, because if it's dirty, at the end, you cannot recycle it.
Recycle it anyways.
The best thing is actually what Taiwanese people do. You recycle at home. Clean papers, clean plastics, anything what you have at your place as a garbage, and then you give it to the people. Then they give it to the factories and they can use again.
Yeah.
But what we do, as I just mentioned, in Turkey or many places in the world, they throw and then they don't care what is the later process. So this thing, I think from Taiwan, I wish in Turkey we have this system.
Yeah, also in Taiwan, they don't have trash cans on the street in most cases.
Yeah.
If somebody makes something dirty, they're usually gonna bring it home. Actually, you have like lots of like convenient drinks. You can go to buy a drink and this kind of tea with this kind of juice. But at the same time, people finish it, they clean it nicely, and they bring it home.
The garbage truck is coming also.
Yeah.
In Turkey, we have the garbage truck, but we don't wait for a garbage truck. We go outside, we throw the garbage, and then garbage truck comes and takes the garbage away. But in Taiwan, it's for example 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. You hear the music, and everybody's waiting on the line. This is a very good system, but the problem is in Turkey, we are huge. Turkey is so big, 22 times bigger than Taiwan, so it's not easy to make that system in Turkey. But at least if we do better recycling, like Taiwanese people, it will be a very healthier way to make better recycling.
But I also think because of that, you don't have too many cockroaches on the street in Taiwan. Even it's a very hot climate, but because the garbage doesn't lay on the street for extended period of time. In the weather here, like this, the climate, there's lots of, there should be like tons of insects on the street, but you don't have them.
It's clean. It's
so
very clean.
I think this is very good.
Yeah, this is the one thing.
Yeah.
And the second thing, what we can get from Taiwan, what we can learn from Taiwan, especially during this pandemic, the tracking system, because as you know, tracking is the best thing. If I have a COVID, so in Taiwan, they track everyone just next to me or maybe even my neighbors. But in Turkey, it's different because my sister got COVID, and I asked my sister, okay, what about your colleagues? She said they are still going to they are still working. And I said, any tracking system? We don't have that much tracking system. And also one very important thing in Taiwan, when people are coming from outside any country, they have to stay inside 2 weeks, and plus 1 week you have to take care of yourself at your place. But in Turkey, you don't have that 2 weeks. We have, but the thing is not that they are not. Nobody's forcing you. Maybe you can leave. More flexible.
Yeah, nobody checks. Yeah, that's I think problem, because unfortunately, even you ask people to do something, but but I need to go. I mean,
maybe they go. So I don't know. In Poland, it's almost maybe in Europe, maybe the same.
I believe some people may abuse this thing.
Yeah.
Like they are, they're strongly suggested to stay at home, but nobody checks on them. So unfortunately, if you don't check on someone, they may do something.
I think Taiwanese people, when you say to Taiwanese people something, for example, stay at home, don't go outside, or you wear your masks. Everybody, they know the rules.
Yeah.
But what happened in Europe, what happened in my country is sometimes they said, okay, stay at home. Okay, everybody stay at home, but you need to force them to stay at home. You need to make it like president says, okay, everybody stay at home. You know, that is in Taiwan. It's much easier. You say something and people abide the laws. They go with the rules. But in Turkey, sometimes I don't want to stay at home 2 weeks. I can go outside. You know, secretly maybe I can buy something. But you know,
but then you spread the virus.
Yeah, virus. It's in Turkey. They
lots of people. In Taiwan, you just tell them like, well, this is the way it should be. Otherwise, we're gonna have, you know, like experience like with SARS many years ago.
Yeah, they know.
And we don't want it, so we need to do it. You know, like people don't question wearing masks. Like the big problem in Poland, I think, is like people like, oh no, the masks are useless because I watched 2 videos online.
Yeah,
and somebody said like, oh, they're useless. But you know, the thing is, in Taiwan, people actually trust professionals. It's not about like, you know, the government who's gonna tell you, but the government choose like professionals to tell you stuff.
Yeah.
And they listen. Okay, if the doctor say you wear a mask, then I listen to the doctor. If you know, if they say wash your hands, they wash their hands. And also the good thing about Taiwan is they have lots of technology here.
Yeah.
And lots of manufacturing. So if they need masks, they make them here. They don't need to wait.
Yeah.
Like for importing. So this way it's so much easier to, you know, contain the pandemic.
Healthcare. You mean the Jembauka, the system of healthcare. Everything is very good. So we are so happy to be in Taiwan. And okay, if I bring something from Taiwan to Turkey, I think the honking, you know, the beep beep beep, you know, anlaba beep beep beep.
Yeah, they're more famous for that.
Yeah, in Turkey we have some kind of, maybe it's a culture.
Yeah.
We make a disco music with the honking, like beep 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 beep.
I think it's like a traffic language.
Yeah, traffic language.
Like 3 beeps, you know.
But in Taiwan, very few.
Yeah.
Sometimes
people are so calm on the road.
very calm. But in Turkey, it's common. When you go to Turkey, you will feel it's a kind of fun because Taiwanese people, they love to go to Turkey as a tourist.
Traveling.
They love to travel in Turkey, like Cappadocia, Pamukkale, so many places. And also this kind of like honking culture is when Taiwanese people see the cars are honking each other, they say, what is happening here? Because Turkish people are so energetic. They love to like show your feelings. Like football, when you go to the football match in Turkey, they scream crazy. When they win outside the street, they are like crazy.
Yeah, the whole city is paralyzed.
It's different. So when Taiwanese people go to Turkey, they say that, what happened? Did you win the World Cup? I said, no, just one match. They said, what? One match? And this happened in Turkey. If we win the World Cup, it will be much, you know, worse. Woo!
1 week off.
1 week off. 1 week off. You know, they burn. You know, they burn all the you know the fireworks. Turkey is more, as you know, is a Mediterranean country.
Yeah. Like southern spirit.
Southern spirit. So we have like more honking. We like, hey buddy, how are you? We like touching each other, but it's very different for Taiwanese people. But the honking.
More distant.
The honking, I really don't like too much honking because sometimes when I drive a car in Turkey, when I stop in front of the red light, and then green, less than 1 second. You know, it's like a reaction, reflex. Okay, this is another thing.
Yeah, in Taiwan, like you can make mistake on the road, and you like people gonna be more tolerant for sure for that.
They are good. Taiwanese people they are really good. I mean, Turkish people also, some of our attitudes are very Taiwanese people, like family life. We love guests, we love friends, we love to take care of our kids. For example, if you are in Turkey, your kids like 25 years old and maybe they are not working, nobody is forcing them to go out to find a house. If they can't find a job, maybe family says, okay, no problem, you can stay in my place. But sometimes, as you know, in Europe, the kid, if you don't work at 18 years old, you need to go leave house. Some of them. In Germany, for example, okay, if a guy says, I'm 18 years old, I want to leave house, I want to go out, I want to move out, family says, okay, you can go. But in Turkey, it's impossible. You need to, because we are family, we love family life.
Yeah, you can.
When I first came to Taiwan, I was 26 years old. Okay, I was working as a travel guide, but I was still living with my family, with my dad. If I said to my dad, okay, Dad, I'm moving out, I don't want,
very upset.
I don't want to live with you. He feels upset. But in Europe, maybe they said, okay, if you wanna move out, yes,
Yeah, just move out. Like,
just
actually,
move out. I don't care.
Yeah, like in Northern Europe, like 18, like what are you doing at home?
Yeah, maybe. So this is very similar with Taiwanese people. And what I wanna get from Taiwanese to Turkey is one thing, I guess, the taxi drivers. The taxi drivers in Taiwan, as you know, they are very good. Most of the cars, maybe 90% of the cars are clean, very new, and the price 500 is always 500.
Yeah.
400 is always 400. Even sometimes 450. They said, okay, no problem. 400.
Yeah, round it up.
But sometimes in Istanbul, Turkey, Istanbul, big city, 20 million people living in Istanbul, the taxi, normal distance maybe 200, but when you arrive, you see the sign shows you 500. But you say, why? How? I mean, because you check from internet 200, but why become 500?
Yeah.
You never know, because huge city.
And
Maybe taxi driver wants you to get
Sightseeing
a little bit. It can happen. So even Turkish people, because I'm not from Istanbul, when I go to Istanbul, when I get the taxi, I try to know that how long or how the distance,
approximate price.
Approximate price, and then I ask, okay, A to B, how much? They said 30, but maybe the Google says 20. I said 20. They said, okay, 20. And if they realize that I'm coming from the other city, because sometimes the taxi driver asks me, hey, you look maybe a bit not from here, guy, where are you from? I said, I'm from another city. Oh, welcome, my friend. I show you the around, you see. So it will be much better if we have the attitude of Taiwanese taxi drivers. But what I said just now, it doesn't mean that all the taxi drivers are this.
Yeah.
Some taxi drivers can charge you more, but in Taiwan,
yeah, it never happened to me either. Like the price is the price.
Yeah, the price is the price.
The same like in the restaurants, or like there's no like extra prices for foreigners. Like price is the price. That's it.
But always good to be here as a Turkish guy and try to introduce my country, try to introduce Taiwan to my land, also Turkey to the Taiwan.
Yeah, I mean it's not horrible, those kind of things.
Happens.
Yeah.
You know, this culture, we are always very open. What happens, good or bad, I want to share with the people.
Yeah.
It is the culture. I can't say that, we are perfect. Nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. You are not perfect. Poland is not perfect. Turkey is not perfect. But we have very good things. We have some like disadvantages. So we try to make them better, like improve. Yeah. So I think one of what I like in Taiwan is people like to improve. So this is all. Yeah, they like to improve. In Chinese we said, 大家都很希望改善，来进步。所以呢，我也希望土耳其进步，台湾进步。两个国家的人都交流 It's the best thing what we can help for both countries.
Yeah, I agree with this.
Yeah,
it's very good. Just learn, like before you go to other country, just learn a bit.
Yes.
And things maybe sound weird for you first time, but this is the way it is. Like for example, I always tell like the Taiwanese friends, I always say, oh, but if you go to like Western Europe, there's lots of thieves. And it is true, but because in Taiwan there's basically no thieves.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be lots of them. But if you hide your things in the front pockets, like you need to be careful. Just be little more careful than in Taiwan. Everything's fine. I mean, it's not that really scary as it sounds.
And don't go to the streets that like the dark streets. Yeah, for example, if I go to the United States, if I want to say that at 12 o'clock in the midnight, okay, I want to see the dark streets of United States. I want to get inside and I want to get some cultural experience. Then
maybe you're asking for trouble.
Yeah, I'm asking trouble for myself, and I get inside and then I can't complain because I know the dark streets of like big countries, like USA, is dangerous.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do there?
It's basically not Taiwan. Taiwan is actually
everywhere safe.
Yeah, it's very different than most of the world, I would say.
It's different. So when we go to other country, we don't live like we live in Taiwan. So which country? Okay, I go to Guatemala. Okay, I know what is dangerous or what is good or what is bad.
Yeah.
But in Taiwan, when you come to Taiwan, you don't need to care about danger. Because even you go to the darkest place of Taiwan in the middle of the night.
Maybe somebody gonna invite you for beer.
Yes.
That's honest intention.
Yes, come here, watching Yeah. Taiwan is different.
Definitely different.
Yeah.
We learned a lot today. So I think the most important things that people should do like in Taiwan is the recycling, is the tracking because the quarantine, it is very important. And if you want to contain the pandemic, you really need to make extra steps, but it's really worth it because until now, in 1 year almost of pandemic, in Taiwan we didn't have more than 1,000 cases, and most of them are actually imported. The taxi drivers could be better abroad, as good as in Taiwan, especially when it comes not taking detours. and yeah, that's some of the things, right?
Yes.
Something.
We are so happy to be here. Thank you Taiwan. Thank you Taiwan. We love you really.
Thank you so much. Okay, so thanks for watching and see you next time. Okay, have a good day.
Bye.